Hello and welcome to today's episode of TSARP. I'm your host, Andrew Weir, and today our co-host is Steven.
Hello.
Oh, how are you today, Steven?
I'm actually doing really good because I just got my new keyboard and it sounds really cool. It's awesome.
That's great. And I assume hopefully you'll be coding faster, getting those high words per minute.
Yep. Well, certainly gonna be quieter because my old keyboard was kind of loud.
Yeah, those like old mechanical ones are so loud.
I kind of like
Yeah,
them sometimes depending on the keyboard.
yeah. So actually, this brings up a topic I've been wanting to talk about. Are you going to be bringing this to the hackathon on the 31st? Your keyboard?
Yeah. Which, yeah, I will bring it along with my laptop and my mouse because gotta get fast. Gotta do
Uh,
things fast.
from what I know, there's no rules against like really what device you use. Um, but it's going to be a lot stricter this year than last because this year it's in person, so it's got to be portable, right? It can't be like a desktop.
Yeah.
Also, I know that schools aren't allowed to bring like all-in-one monitors, from what I've been hearing. It's mainly just like your school Chromebook. Um, so I mean, it's not bad. But last year it's gonna be a shift from last year because last year we had desktops with double monitors and really nice keyboards and mice.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be different. I'm
The
like
word
just
the the word really nice is a bit of a stretch, but they were pretty good.
Yeah, I mean it's better than like a small display and no mouse, just a trackpad and a keyboard. Um, and yeah, so it's gonna be different. I'm gonna be bringing an external mouse, also an external keyboard, just because I have a nice keyboard like Steven's new keyboard. Will it help me? Maybe not. But definitely the mouse will. So, if you have a bunch of mice and you want to bring them for your teammates, or if you're a coach listening, maybe try to find some extra mice that you could bring for some of the students. It will definitely help, especially with Scratch, dragging the blocks around. So yeah, just a tip. Um, but yeah, so I guess back on to why we're filming today. So we had practice, hackathon practice. This is next week. There's going to be a lot of practices. I think the only day as of now that we don't have practice is Tuesday. Every other day practice. So next week is going to be really busy. The week after that is the week of the hackathon. It's going to be extremely busy. We're going to be getting these episodes out on time, so you don't need to worry about that. But it's going to get a little crazed. So yeah, practice went well. We actually had our team and club photos. So for coding club, we took our big group photo, which there's a lot of us, and then for
Yep.
just the junior hackathon team, we also took our photo. Yeah, so that kind of limited our practice time, but we still got in like a good 50, like 45 minutes, and we really did well. I don't like to go in too much about what we do, especially as it gets closer, and we're definitely not going to talk about how we're approaching the map once that comes out and stuff, because, I mean, that's really good team strategy we don't want to be giving away. But yeah, it was really good. It was really focused too. I know on Monday we were a little unfocused when we had practice, but today was very like, okay, we're gonna do well. We're gonna get our goals done and completed, and that was really good. So, I think we all did a good job. It was very interesting, and I realized this afterwards because normally how we do it is when we have coding club and practice on the same day, we split it up into two different rooms. But today was smart. I don't think they did this intentionally. Maybe they did, and I didn't realize it. But what we did was the junior practice team was in the same room as the whole coding club. So it was a lot of noise, a lot of distractions. And you might be like, that's not good for practicing. But actually, it emulates a real hackathon really well because it's all that's going to happen on the day of the hackathon. There's going
Mm-hmm.
to be people around you screaming, yelling, coding, so it was, and you're going to have to run around the table. I don't think the table's going to be that big, and hopefully we don't have to really stand. We can just yell across the table. But like today we were actually very spread out. So it was kind of good to be in that noisy environment trying to focus. So, I guess that's one of our strategies I might have given away. Maybe invite a bunch of random people to your meetings, have them just all yell and code in the background, and you have to focus. Because that's going to be something we really gotta, change in our strategy from last year when it was like a pin drop could be heard because we were all dead silent coding. Maybe that's going to be how it is this year. Because I mean, I don't know. Actually, I should ask the coaches, like, how was it when it wasn't virtual? Because we've never had one of those experiences, but they have. So yeah, again, gonna be very interesting having it in person this year. So today was St. Patrick's Day, as probably most of you know, and in spirit of that, I put a post onto KidOYO Dark Mode saying that, and can't remember if we did it last year or that was just the Hopod community specifically. I know it was the Hopod community, but I said today we should have. My quote, what I actually said was, I tagged Dev and I said, "Can it be green mode today?" Because the community is called dark mode, so it would be funny if it was green mode for St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
So what we did is we retitled it green mode and made the whole stream, not stream, but wall green. It was a green nav bar up top and a white background. So pretty festive, kind of fun to do. I remember, and a few other people like Irrational Number, and a bunch of other commoners or people that are normally on the dark mode stream remember this too. When dark mode was just flashing colors, like one day, I don't even think it was for an occasion, but Dev just decided to have some fun, and he was changing the colors rapidly for the Code LI stream. I don't know if it was automated, probably was with like some type of program, but it was really interesting. Every time you refresh, the color would change, and it was a lot of fun. So it was basically, all these are pre-packaged themes. So he just picked the green one, and that's what we did today. So I also, after Dev did it, I was like, we should just do it in the Hopod community too. So we did it in the Hopod community, and that one's green too. We didn't change the name to like green middle school because that would be weird. But yeah, the wall was green. So little things like that are fun. We didn't do one for Valentine's Day though. Wait, was Valentine's Day? Yeah, that was a weekday.
It was in
I don't
February.
even remember. Yeah,
we didn't do
a weekday though. Yeah, we didn't do that. You can, like, for all different holidays. I mean, what, for Halloween next year, we should do like an orange, like, maybe Dev could make like seasonal ones, or someone on the KidOYO team, like
That'd be cool.
A Halloween one, like orange and purple, or Christmas theme. Like maybe even, I'm going like crazy and beyond here, especially because I have no say over what they do. But like there could be snow in the background for winter, or just for Christmas, or any holiday. That would be really fun. I wonder if like we could just make it and send it to them and be like, use it if you want, I don't really, I mean, I made the whole In Brackets website, but I am not advanced in HTML whatsoever. Like, I'm good at it, but I'm nowhere like crazy to where I can just whip that out in like a few minutes, or even in like an hour. But if anyone's listening and wants to do that, that would be really cool. I know that Irrational Number was working on like some type of like dark mode changer. Like, I forget what tool he was using, but basically it altered websites, and you could make like with a flick of a toggle and like a Chrome extension, maybe, I don't really remember, but it would just change into dark mode. Stuff like that's really cool. So yeah, maybe something to think about.
Yeah, I'd certainly like to see dark mode on some websites.
Yeah, Opera GX, which I know, Stephen, you used in the past. It's a web browser, but they have this function where it just turns everything into dark mode.
Except sometimes it comes with a cost. Like if someone has like a bright profile picture, it'll just look so goofy. Like it's like they inverted the picture exactly.
Like, it's not great. I mean, they'll just invert like images, so it's definitely not perfect at all. But it's like a feature like that would just be really cool. Just toggle things into dark mode whenever you want. These are all like we should probably do. We've done them in like the past, but episodes where we just give project ideas. Because I feel like I have a bunch of them, but whenever I want to make one, I can't think of it. But if you want to see that, maybe message me on Twitter. There's not really good way to communicate with us. Maybe Discord. I'm always trying to find a way. There's no like, and I've talked about this a lot before. But there's no like comment section on
There really should be.
on Anchor, or actually it's not even Anchor anymore. It's just normal Spotify. But yeah, so actually Melora also posted a nice thing about St. Patrick's Day. She posted the image of the Oyo bot all decked out in green. So yeah, I mean the day's almost over, but happy St. Patrick's Day. And thank you all
Hooray!
for listening, and we will see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Smell you later.
That's an interesting bye. Bye.